Hi, my name is Dana, and I am working here with YWAM Maui, or Youth with a Mission Maui. I'm a full-time missionary here. What YWAM is a missions organization where youth 18 to 25 come and learn more about Christianity and what it is to be a man and woman of God. Throughout the year, we run multiple schools. Right now, we're in a fall school, and so what we do in the fall is we have a school called the DTS, or Discipleship Training School, and that's where the students come. It's their first time usually in YWAM, and so they're learning like basics, really like building up their Christian faith foundations. This week we just went over apologetics, really learning how to like defend your faith. Um, yeah, just kind of some basic things, but things also like beyond. Best way to describe DTS is like 7 years of church smashed into 6 months. Yeah, so that's a 6 month school. There's another school that we run, which is a secondary school after DTS. It's another 6 months, and that's called SBFM, or School of Biblical Foundations and Missions, and they are a step above DTS. So they're really into more foundational things, even deeper into like apologetics and stuff, and really like a step up from discipleship training school. So that is the fall. So they have 3 months of lecture and 3 months of outreach, and that's for both the DTS and the SBFM. We have a winter school, which starts January, and so they have a DTS, and then they have what's called a SFMI, or Surfers for Missions International, and that's basically just a DTS, but they focus on the surfer community here in Maui. And when they go on outreach to, um, they go to Indonesia, which is a huge surfing area. Then we also will be running what's called the SOW, or School of Worship, and that will be starting up this winter. And that is kind of like the SBFM, where it's a step above. It's a secondary school, but it's solely focused on worship. Then we have a spring school, which all we do is we just run a DTS. And then we have what we call Reformation Generation, which runs in the summer. And that's just a month long, and that's for students that are going from like high school or wherever into university, and getting them ready for university. Because there's a lot of opposition that can come through going into university. So we want to help equip them, help let them know where they need to go, and get them ready for things that they'll face there. Let's see, here with YWAM Maui, so it's a youth with mission base here in Maui, Hawaii, and this base is one of 1,800 around the world. So there's still a lot of bases. It's not just the Maui base. And so with every base, you need staff to run the bases here. And yeah, and so I can go through some of the roles that we have here as staff. I'm a staff member here myself. And so we have kitchen, hospitality, maintenance, and staff for all the schools that we run. So that's the DTS, SBFM, SFMI, and School of Worship, and then the Reformation Generation. We have staff for each one of those schools. Some of them do both, like some do DTS, and some do Reformation Generation, and so on and so forth. Some of them overlap. So yeah, so there's that, and then we have like leadership that lead the school. Um, and with every department, we have like a head. So we have kitchen head, we have a hospitality head, and then we have like the DTS school leader, SBFM school leader. So all the schools, we have like a leader of that, and we have leaders above that that are like leaders of the whole base, stuff like that. We have like an accountant and stuff. And so with maintenance, I am maintenance head. So I have guys that I oversee, and the students and stuff that come here when they're not in lecture, they're helping out in either kitchen, hospitality, or maintenance. And so I tell them what to do and all that stuff. Yeah, so we fix vans and cars, and mow the lawn, take care of stuff. If there's like a storm, branches down, we clean that up, make sure that there's no coconuts falling on people's heads. Um, yeah, building shelves and stuff for people to put their stuff in. Really anything that needs to be fixed or built or maintained. uh, that's what I do. That's what I take care of, and I have the guys to do that. We help each other and work with each other to do that. But for all these departments and yeah, different things, it's only 3 months, so it's a 3 month role. So I'll be maintenance head only for actually like 3 more weeks, and then this quarter is over, and the students that are here now will go on outreach. Outreach locations we work with are Indonesia, Nepal, Bangladesh, and China, and so they'll be going to one of those 4 places. Um, yeah, and so then when they leave, I'll be put into another um, role after the Christmas season because I have a little break for Christmas. Yeah, and then um, yeah, so in December I'll be finding out what my new job is, and so that, like I said, I went through all the roles, and there's lots of different jobs that I can have here, and I'm really actually hoping to become what's called DTS staff, which is the staff that leads the students into the countries that we go to. So there's usually about 10 students per team, so it would be myself and then another girl staff, and we would go to one of the 4 locations that we work with, which is again Indonesia, Nepal, Bangladesh, and China. So if I were to become DTS staff, I would sit in lectures and stuff with the students when the school starts up in January, and really just be there for them throughout the time of lecture and everything, because it's a really big time of growing, and it can be hard for some people because this is like the longest they've ever been away from family and all that stuff. But yeah, I would love to do that, but really I'm just open to whatever the Lord has next for me to do. Um, yeah, so I'm just open to that, and I know that whatever He chooses will be the right thing. Um, but yeah, so I guess I'm really making this video to kind of update you, and then also to be able to even be here. I'm in need of finances because this is a 2 year commitment here with YWAM Maui, and it is a volunteer thing. You don't get paid to be here, and yeah, the Lord obviously provides in that, and so I'm in need of finances and prayers and everything to be here. It's hard to be away from family and stuff like that and not have a steady income. Um, yeah, I'm looking to raise, hopefully, um, they recommend to have about 500 a month pledged, and half of that is 250, and those $250 have to go to staff fees to live here, which is room and board, and then they recommend to have like another 250 beyond that for spending and stuff. So I'm looking to get around like 500 a month to about 750 a month pledged, because some of that extra, like beyond the 250 of spending, I can put away to save for like plane tickets to come home, or if I have to go to another country with DTS as a DTS staff leader, I have to be able to pay for the plane tickets to go there and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to make this video, kind of a quick little thing to educate you guys on what I do here, and why I decided to go to Maui, not just because of the wonderful weather or anything like that, but because really God has called me to come here and be a missionary. Yeah, and just also to let you guys know what YWAM is, what Youth with a Mission is. So yeah, if you guys would like to donate, you can go to ywammaui.org, and under contributions on the website, it should be on the front page. You just put my name and then your dollar amount and like your credit card info stuff in, and you can hit donate and say thank you for donating, and then we'll send you an email with a receipt, and I think that is able to be like a tax reduction receipt in that. But if for some reason you don't get an email or a receipt, please contact me. You can email me at DanaMontero96 at gmail.com. and I can help you out with that or any other questions that you have. And also, I can give you my mailing address if you wanted to send me some caribou or something, because they don't have caribou here, whatever it is. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for already donating and praying for me and keeping me in your prayers. Um, yeah, I can't do this without you guys. So thank you so much, and God bless.